Damn.
What's going on, everybody? You are now tuned in to the Triple M Boxing Channel, your source for all your boxing needs. And guess who's back, man? Guess who's back?
Who? Introduce him.
Oh, I'm gonna introduce him. Jhonson, the Dawn. Garzon, baby. He's back.
That was a good announcer impression.
Oh, 100%, bro. I'm about to make my announcer debut soon, man. Just trust me. The Zone, I'm coming for you. Top Rank, I'm coming for you. You know what I'm saying? But
that'd be a sick play.
It'll be crazy. Imagine that. Like me and SB up in Top Rank, we're just holding the mic together. Bro, taking turns.
Whoa.
Like, hold up. No, but Jhonson, I'm pumped to have you back on, man. This is exciting news. You are making your pro boxing Canadian debut. April
27th.
27th.
Yeah. Third boxing fight, but first one in Canada. Yeah.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling fantastic. You know, like my team at Olympus, everybody's training hard. Everybody's training good. My main coach, George Habib, is pushing me hard a lot. And my fighting has never felt better. Genuinely.
Bro, I'm excited to actually see you put on a clinic this month here. Are you doing anything differently at this fight camp to prepare for Mr. Ian Abbott?
Mr. Wonderful. That's his nickname.
That's his nickname?
Yeah.
Mr. Wonderful, you said?
His nickname is Mr. Wonderful, but he's gonna have a not so wonderful night.
We try to get him, man. We should have put him here. What can you say?
Look at that. I'd love that. Love to do something. But in terms of like what I've been doing differently, it's just now me and George, I feel like we've had some time training together, so our chemistry is better now. And I'm ready. I'm ready to go in again and have another fight.
Sorry, not to cut you off, but I was just gonna ask you regarding the difference, because obviously you went to Colombia your first two fights. You had jet lag, travel, which is a lot. How wonderful it is to actually stay in the city to train and to not travel, essentially.
Well, it's less pressure in a way, because when I was going to Colombia, I was going back home, so I gotta like talk to family members I haven't seen in a while, catch up to people, while at the same time trying to figure out how I'm gonna fight this guy and do all these things. So now I'm in Calgary. I get to sleep in my own bed, use my own kitchen. So yeah, it's less pressure, even though more people are gonna watch here. So
yeah, you got the home turf on your back now, man. You got the whole crew, all the homies, all family, all the friends coming out, bro. Yeah. It's literally gonna be fireworks, man. And with Mr. Wonderful here, have you seen him fight before?
He's fought my teammate Dylan Strouder in Edmonton on a card before, but I didn't watch that fight, but I just know he had.
So he fought the Shark here. Have you seen any of his fights? Have you seen him like box at all? What do you know about this guy?
There's not too much online about this guy. He's been fighting for a long time. He's dabbled in MMA and other things, but I don't get too obsessed over what my opponent brings, because they won't be able to do what they do if they're on the defensive. Yeah.
Sounds like someone's gonna sleep, huh? That's the plan?
That's a plan. 4 rounds? No, because some of the guys, some of the trainers at the gym is like, oh, Jhonson, you got to jab more. You got to score the points. But I don't want a decision with this guy. I'm trying to get him out of there for sure.
Ooh, man, he's not going to be prepared for the switch hitting, man. I think he's going to be shocked.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, it's a hard style to prepare against. It's not unbeatable. It's like anything else, It's just movement, So, but I don't think he'll figure it out.
That's true. I agree. It's very tricky, like you said, man. And with this fight coming up here, I know this is the first one in a long time that Calgary has had a pro boxing matchup, right?
Yeah.
After taking this W, are you planning to continue the fight in Canada, or do you want to go back to Colombia, get more fights there? What's the plan for Jhonson after this one year?
The plan is whoever wants to, the highest bidder gets the gets the fight, really. I mean, I don't know. Like, I'll travel anywhere. I'll go to the UK. I'll go to, Asia again. Like, I'm good with anything. It just has to make sense, like, financially at this point now, because I'm just turned 25. I can't just be doing this for fun anymore, right?
That's true. No, that's I agree with that, because it is a lot of money.
Yeah.
Going to Colombia, especially if you're doing it like every month, man.
Yeah. You know, it's a lot of money, and it's like, you're making money, but, when I went back to Colombia, I basically spent like all the money I earned.
You invested it back, yeah.
Family and like all that. Like, after I win the fights, I'm gonna take everybody out to eat. We're gonna buy like my little cousin's presents and shit like that. So, really, you can't be relying on the fight money to like get you by on like your regular day-to-day stuff.
That's true. Until you start getting the big bucks, you know what I'm saying?
Unless you're Steve Claggett and you're fighting Lopez.
Hey. Can't wait. No, but adding into that question, or that really regarding Calgary, man, because this is the first time in a while having a pro bout. I'm assuming, man, Olympus is doing it good. Angelo's doing it right, where you guys are actually trying to stay in the city or try to do more pro fights in the city, and hopefully that's the plan. So what does it mean for you, and for, if you can talk on behalf of your team, to actually have this fight in Calgary again?
Dude, it means a lot. It means a lot, and it's more important because fighting with Angelo, with my roommate Kamani, with GC, the Shark, all these guys from the gym, it's a lot of these guys have to travel.
Yeah.
To do their sport and to do like their profession, and to be able to like come home and have friends and family watch us for the first time in years. It's a good feeling. And they're doing a good job. It's stressful, like organizing all these things, the venues and the insurances and all that. But George and Angelo are doing a great job.
So far, so good.
So far, so good. Yeah. Even like for me, I was a little worried about because my opponents kept switching and it was like a roundabout thing. But I mean, hey, we're here now, so
it's just form.
Yeah. No. When we were talking over Instagram the other day, you said there's some storylines here.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of stories are you talking about?
There's my 3-0, my KO streak. That's one. The Shark is going for 4-0. He's got his redemption arc. And then I know Angelo. He's planning a big fight. He's planning a big fight for the man. But I'm not gonna speak on that.
We'll ask him.
Yeah, I'll have to ask him.
For sure.
No, it's gonna be a big night for the whole for all the boys at Olympus, man. Because like I keep referring back to, the first pro boxing match in Calgary in a long ass time.
In years, everyone gets to support you guys too. Yeah. And I honestly think it's gonna put Olympus more on the map, more than it already is. Yeah, and there's a lot of guys here that have good talent, but they just have no platform to fight and compete at, so it's hard to like. I was lucky because the culture in Muay Thai is different than the one in boxing. In Muay Thai, they don't shove you as long, so they'll put in a C-level guy against an A-level guy just because it's round robin. Almost everybody fights everybody, so you get experience, But boxing is like more, I don't know, like more exclusive. Like guys really guard their events and stuff like that. So it's hard.
True.
Athlete that's just starting and stuff like that, And then how can you sell tickets if you've never fought before, and you don't have the name, right?
It's true. It's like, how do you build yourself up when you're just starting, when no one wants to fight? Exactly. So I mean, having this promotion and then the ability to give guys at the gym fights to further their career, I think is going to keep them in the gym. And keep, watching a guy like Steve motivates me every day. Big time, as it should, man, because that's a big opportunity he's come across, and he's definitely earned it, man. Mm-hmm. Right. Question about your record so far. You know how after a fight you kind of learn something about yourself, or you learn something that from that exact fight. From your past two fights, even though they were quick. What did you learn from them? Is there anything that you've learned from those past 2 fights that you're going to be applying to this third fight?
Yeah, a lot of the times I just learn similar lessons every time. Like we're human. We're not made out of glass. Made out of steel either. But what I learned from those 2 big fights is I can switch sports. If I take the right time and I dedicate it and I put one mindset to one thing and I do it to the other thing, I can come out with similar results. That's what I learned. And for this fight, everything's gonna be better. The balance is gonna be better. The hand speed is gonna be better. Everything's gonna be better.
Just love to hear, man. Always getting better every fight. That's how it is.
That's why the game is so addictive.
Speaking of, you said, regarding the future plans, sounds like you just want to stick to boxing for now. Is that correct?
Yeah. There is this one guy I'd like to fight. He fights in one championship. His name's Elias Barboza. If I ever get a chance to fight him, I drop anything I'm doing.
Okay.
In my life.
Call him out.
My wife could be giving birth, and if this dude calls me and need to come in 2 days, I'm going to go.
Bro, how would you make it happen?
I would have to get signed to one, probably.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Or he'll have to get cut from one, and then it probably would happen.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's true, man. I'm extremely pumped to see you go to work, like I always say. I know SB is too, and we'll be there supporting. Is there any closing remarks you want to give out to your fans, to Ian?
To Mr. Wonderful.
What do you want to say?
Let me address the fans, because this is, thank you boys so much for giving me the platform. Absolutely. And this is the one to tell, the audience is, guys, you have to try to come out to these events and support these events, or else the sport's literally going to die. We need people to come out, and, times are changing. People don't want to come out as much anymore. Events like this really struggle now. So if you're at home on a Saturday night, okay, don't turn on the TV, go outside, meet your friends, go to the boxing event. If you care about the sport and you like these things and you want to see them continue, because we put our brain, we put our head into this and our health into this, and and as for Mr. Wonderful, I
talk of shit.
Bro, Ian, I appreciate you taking the fight. I'm gonna shake your hand after, but I'm turning your brain into a smoothie, bro. It just is what it is. Yeah.
There you guys have it, man.
That's it, man. But that's enough talking from the dawn, man. We'll let the hands do the talking now. You know what I'm talking about?
100%.
Exactly, that's facts. And one last thing, and like what you said, man. For all the homies, all of Jhonson's homies.
Not just me.
Everyone else.
The card, acquaintances, old training partners, friends, from all these guys. If I wasn't fighting, I would have bought Kamani's ticket to watch him fight.
Yeah.
Say you support him, you do this and that, and you can't spend $70 when he fights 3 times a year.
That's how it starts, man. We need the support from our local friends and family first, right? So
yeah, that's the fighters here, and then we send them out to fight, the world beaters, like the Teofimo Lopez, guys like that. If you want to earn our place on the world stage, you gotta kind of earn it locally first,
Yep.
Yeah.
That's true, and it just keeps branching out from there. Once you have the city on your back, next thing you know, it's Vancouver that's going to be having eyes on you. Next thing you know, it's Toronto. The next thing you know, it's Quebec.
Because the Canadian fight scene is very small. It's everybody knows everybody. And, it's, But that's also what I like is, although it's small, it's, people come out and they support a lot still. So I'm hoping we're going to have 1,000 people, over 1,000 people at that fight card.
I can see it. I can see it happening too, man. It's going to be big. Bro, it's gonna be so big. So, Jhonson,
probably bringing 1,000 people by himself. That guy is popular, actually.
Which guy? Sorry, you cut out there.
Angelo.
Oh, 100. Oh,
That's a good problem to have.
Yeah, great problem. I'm so pumped, bro. I'm excited to see everyone go to work, especially you, because since you guys have been fighting out of Canada, and we finally have the opportunity to see you guys fight.
Yep.
It has to be a big turnout, man.
Yeah.
It has to be.
Yeah.
Right. Like you don't want to miss the opportunity to catch these guys when they first started.
Yeah.
The story later down the line is gonna be a whole different story. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah. Like the Colombian fights. But this fight is bigger now because I did those things, right? So, my plan's gonna keep winning fights. In 2-3 years, like I might not be fighting in Calgary, really. So.
Yeah. You don't want to miss the opportunity to fight to watch these guys fight, because next you know it's going to be on pay-per-view. And what's that going to cost you? $160 compared to $70? Come on, man.
On the zone. Did you guys watch Rolly?
Oh, yeah.
That was a good fight.
That was a great fight. Shout outs to Rolly, man. Shout out to Rolly. But damn.
Bro, I was tripping. Like they were both swinging, but Isaac Cruz came out on top, man.
Compact punches, tight guard is just gonna win,
Yeah, he just needs more, but he won. Can't complain.
Yeah, exactly right. He took him out. He took him out impressively too, which is crazy.
Yeah,
I think I struggles with Subriel Matias though. Subriel Matias is big, and he likes to pressure back, so hard fight.
And like I said in our previous video, I don't think they need judges for those. So,
guys.
Who's that?
What up?
Oh, there he is. What's cracking? How are you?
Yo, the big
Yo, we'll get you next, bro. We need to get you on.
Yeah.
For sure. Tap me in, yo. Tap me in.
You need to talk. Who you fighting? I haven't checked the lineup, but I gotta find your opponent, and we'll book something though, sometime this week or next week.
All right, for sure. Stay blessed.
Yeah, bro.
Well, brother. Hey, that's sick. The whole crew's there. I love it.
Yeah, they're training. They better be there.
Yeah, exactly, right?
He's a great guy.
Yeah.
No, I love it. Well, Jhonson, I'm pumped for your fight. Thanks for hopping on with us, shooting the shit and hearing your pre-fight thoughts. Now, like I said, man, it's time to let the hands do the talking,
Sure. April 27th at Nutrien Center, Calgary, Alberta.
Yeah, we're going to be in for a good night of boxing, 100%.
Sure.
So be sure to cop your tickets, man. Jhonson, what's your Instagram again?
Jhonson_the_Don. Me, and then I train people. I teach boxing, teach other martial arts. Get people fit. Yeah.
Perfect.
Love it, man. So be sure to toss this guy a follow. Reach out to him for some one-on-ones. And until next time, guys, we are out.
Thank you. Thank you so much.